Okay, this is day six of the fast. Starting to feel a little bit winded, not a crazy amount. Just did some grocery shopping. Um, I guess a way of getting me distracted from food. I went out with my girlfriend last night to do some apocalypse grocery shopping, which is shorthand for, hey, I know I can't eat this stuff, but let's go buy some of it anyways, and maybe I'll have some after November 5th. So, so that was fun. But I just did a little bit of grocery shopping after waking up today. Got a couple waters, some deodorant, and some things for the laundry. But it's starting to feel a little bit winded. I'm at about 189 pounds now, which is down from 199 from when I started this challenge. So for all of you that are looking to lose a quick 10 pounds, it just takes a short 6 days of not eating to go get there. But yeah, had a talk with my dad a little bit earlier. Was talking with some lawyers to see if we can get his pension back. He's currently incarcerated right now. He used to be a police officer. One of the best lessons he ever taught me was to pay attention. To pay attention anywhere you go. Just pay attention. Whatever you do, don't forget, pay attention. And that's a really important lesson. It's actually saved my life in a couple different junctures throughout my travels. My time when I was running boot camps with my very unstable business partner. We were literally in many countries around the world, and by the time we hit Bulgaria, I almost lost my passports. But just by paying attention to what was happening to who, that I was able to get it back before I had to get stuck in customs for God knows who knows how long. But yeah, something I've been thinking about for the past couple days is just a strength of conviction in your own beliefs. It's one thing to believe something, but it's another thing to wake up and the thought's already there. You don't have to put any additional work into it. You just know it deep down. And that's a really cool idea. Some people will accidentally stumble upon these beliefs, like like life being a battlefield, so they're constantly focused on winning, or life being a race, so they're constantly again focused on beating others out, or life being a marathon, meaning that life is about enduring, or life being a journey, meaning that there's different phases of the hero cycle in every stage of the life. So some people already have this. Many of you probably already have this, but something I've been talking with my clients is about conviction in their own beliefs, or taking on a foreign set of thoughts that they're not used to, that would be very, very helpful. For example, it's okay to go talk to other people. A lot of people forget that it's okay to go socialize. Like in this day and age, we're stuck on our phones, we're stuck on our devices. Like, what are we supposed to go do about that? Just be delegated to our devices our whole life? If society's going to grow anything like the brain grows, like that is exactly what's going to happen. We're going to communicate to one another via electronic signals, and that's going to be it. And that's kind of sad. So a lot of what I'm teaching is it's okay to go talk to people. Just because you don't see it on a mass level doesn't mean that it's not okay for you to do it too. So conviction, your own belief, is very important. And the conviction belief that I have to have, now I'm on day 6, roughly about a seventh of the way through. I have to believe that I could get all the way through this, no matter what happens. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger says in Pumping Iron. He says that for growth to happen, you have to push into this pain period where your body is not ready for that additional weight, and that's actually what forces the muscle to grow. You can do all the reps you want, but until you hit that pain period, nothing's gonna happen. And people that go through that pain period become champions, and people that are not able to go through that pain period, forget it. It's just not in the cards for you. So I like to think about different things I do the same way. I've done a 24-hour walk before, which unfortunately got caught from, again, my unstable business partner. So I probably should do that sometime in the future in full, just to get the full benefits of that. I did get a good 13 hours in, and there were benefits to that. I did feel extremely exhausted and extremely sore after 13 hours. I've done a 24-hour coaching call, and essentially just got on a chat somewhere, just sat on there and just started talking, kept talking, and didn't stop talking for about 24 hours straight. By the time I hit that end there, some people were there watching for the end, and I think I was kind of losing my mind a little bit, getting a little bit silly. And everyone knows kind of like that sleep sickness where, they start getting the laughs at sleepovers or something when you're staying up too late, and all of a sudden everything's hilarious. So I was starting to get a little bit of that. So I think that some of them may have been put off by it because it's a little strange for a grown-ass man to go laugh like a 5-year-old. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to it. Keep drinking my water. Keep drinking my salts. Actually, I feel quite energized after doing this. Which, again, the purpose of this fast is not to go lose weight per se. Yes, overweight just a little bit. Yes, I could lose a couple pounds, but really, it's just to it's partly to shave away any sort of artificial sources of energy to figure out what really brings me to life. And I really want to know. I'm well accomplished in a lot of areas. I have a very well working brain. I'm very creative, very open, very high on openness. But I just am terribly indecisive, and I just want to find something that really sticks with me. And what I'm discovering here is that whenever I speak like this, it always brings energy back to me. It always recruits energy back to me, which is kind of fascinating. So I'm sure I'll find other things. I'll find a very noble aim, a very specific thing to go and work on for my life, so I could minimize overall suffering while on this planet, while doing maximal benefit to the people around me. So I'll certainly find it sometime soon. But as much as I'm losing actual weight, I'm looking to gain spiritual weight at the same time, connected to some of these sources. So that's it for now. Good chat. This is Tom on day 6, signing off from Chicago.